What's up, guys? Welcome to 12M Hustle. Let's get into it. Y'all know what day it is. It's Thursday, August 14. We had some major news today. Let's check it out. Look at this dropping candle. Bada boom at 5:30. PPI did not look so hot. It was no bueno, no bueno, guys. I just want to start off with saying, hope you guys are having a blessed day. Hope everything's good. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe, that like, and that share. I would appreciate it. So let's get into it, guys. So what happened today was basically the market did not like the news at all. So news came out and it was no bueno. They did not like it. It dropped. The market dropped hard. Nasdaq dropped pretty hard. So I'm going to show you guys our previous all-time highs we had was at 23,850. So that's going to be an important level for us to look at. 23,850, which is right here. Okay. So 10 minutes till the market starts. We're going to right there. So this is an important level. This is our previous all-time highs that we had, right? This is our opening range from yesterday, basically. So we'll drop this here at London low. We'll drop this here, Asia low. So we're under previous day high. We are hanging around under our previous all-time highs, right? This is a 2-minute chart. So I mean, we got it going on right now. It's wild today. This is MNQ. So I took a trade on NQ this morning. I took the retest right over here. So I didn't take this 530. I didn't take the actual print of PPI. I waited for the pop. I shorted here and I covered this drop here on one of my accounts. I will show it to you. You guys remember yesterday that I took a big fat L on one of my accounts because I oversized. So let's keep it real. That's what we do on this channel. So right here, bada boom, bada bang. That was golden. I had a max of about 1,500 I wanted to take green on this account that I want to do max per day just because of the 27% consistency. I probably could have made the whole loss back. The problem is if you make the whole loss back in one day, then you have to make even more money for payouts. So you have to just keep this in mind, right? When you're taking L's and when you're trying to make it back, just be like, look, I can't make all the gains back in one day. I have to slowly make it back. So here it is. I made 1,500. That's cool. A couple more days like this and we'll be back into the fresh on this account. Everything else is looking golden on these accounts. So we're going to take it slow today. We already up. We already accomplished the goal for the day coming in. I wasn't even going to trade the rest of our accounts. So honestly, today we're going to keep it light. We might not even take any more trades on the day, but we'll see if anything sets up. Like I said, the top could be into the market. It could not. It just depends on what the market wants to do. So here's the game plan. 4 minutes out. Anything above this previous all-time highs, I'm looking for longs. Anything below here and break of floor here, I'm looking for shorts. Pretty simple. That's the game plan I got going on. ES is looking identical to this on the ES. So that is the game plan, for today. So we're going to keep it real, keep it tight. And actually what I'll do is I'll switch this to a 10-minute chart so we can keep our eyes nice and relaxed and wait for some golden setups today. So that's what we'll be doing. We'll be trading this 10-minute chart today. I got a 10-minute ES and I have a 2-minute and a 1-minute on my trading views. So another thing I want to talk about before the market starts to 627 is I wanted to show you guys this yesterday. Boom. This is how we finished the day yesterday on the top 100 NQ. Stocks not looking good. Nvidia got smacked. Microsoft got smacked. Google got smacked. Meta got smacked. Apple was the only thing holding it up. Amazon came through. Costco got smacked. Tesla got smacked. So if these stocks off the open go red and continue red, we're going to have a problem, right? We're going to go red for the rest of the day. We're going to bleed. Now, if these stocks recover today and it's by the dip moment, which we've been in the whole freaking past, 3 or 4 months, then we're just going to rally. So key thing, like I said, I'm watching this. That's very interesting to me is this level here. I'm looking for that breakout. And it looks always better on the 3-minute. So we'll go down to a 3-minute. It looks better. But if you guys notice, that's what we're looking for. That's the game plan. So 2 minutes out before the open. And game plan, because at anything above this, we're going to go long. This breakout, see if we can get a breakout above this to go long. And then anything below this, we're going to go short. So we're going to keep it tight. We're going to keep it, keep it Gucci. All-time high, previous all-time highs on ES is 64.68. So 64.68 is all-time for that as well. So just keep that in mind. So yeah, that's the game planio. But let's wait. We're 1 minute away from the open. So let's get it. Let's get it. We got the jams on. Hope you guys can hear them. Let me bump it up. There we go. I like trading with some jams on. Okay, so we're gonna keep it light, keep it tight. Last couple days, it's been straight off the open. I've been getting smacked, dude. So I know we're gonna see the open happen, and then we're gonna see how we play it. Get our protein in. Got some coffee. Got the water. But yeah, keep it tight. Do not overtrade. It should feel easy, and just do not guess on trades. Process. So that's the game plan for today. Here we go. Market just opened 6:30. We're gonna go with our first long. First long right here. Let's see if the market wants to give it to me. Like I said, what did we say? We said anything above this, above our all-time high, we are gonna take a long. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna wait for the opening range to establish. I use the 30-second opening range. I'm waiting for that to set up, and I'll drop these and draw the levels for you guys. I use the 30-second opening range. Right now, NVIDIA is down. Again, NVIDIA is down 1% on the day. That's not looking Gucci. Google's down, Microsoft down, Meta down, Apple down, Amazon's still green, and Tesla's down 4%. So, like I said, the initial plan was to wait for this pop. If we don't get it, it's all Gucci. Waiting for this to establish itself. Boom. There it is. Okay. So if it takes me out here, we'll flip short because we are looking for that. Okay, so our opening range is right here. It's going to be, what do we got? 23,846. 23,846. 846, perfect. And our high is 23,873. 23,873, which is right here. Okay, we're going to let that keep going. That is our high right there. Let's see if it continues. Boom. Okay, we have our opening range established from our 30-second. We're going to see if we get a free little trade right here. Boom. Okay, now we're going to wait. Now we have established our opening range. It's right here. Bada boom, bada bang. Now we wait. See, okay, boom. We're going to take it. We're going to take that first trade there. We're over on a 15-minute. We've hit above as well. So let's see if the market wants to keep going. Good levels. Yeah, 23,846 was our low over opening range. 846. Excuse me. And then our high is that 23,873. Yep, 23,873. Yep, 873. Okay, boom. We're just gonna wait for that to establish itself. Okay, so now you guys see the setup. Now you see we're just waiting, and we're keeping it Gucci. Like I said, I have no bias today. Ideally, I wanted to keep going down, but if the market wants to recover, because we've been in buy the dip pretty much market the whole freaking past couple months, I'm not gonna step in front of the train either, right? I'm not gonna be like, no, that's not gonna happen. So I'm going to let it do its thing, and I'm just going to wait. So, yeah, I mean, it should. Ideally, you want this to continue to pop. If we get taken out here, that's fine. Again, we have previous all-time highs in this level. We have the low right here of the opening range in 30 seconds. So it is a good risk area for sure to have it at. So I'm okay if I get taken out on it. I have no problem getting taken out on that trade. I'll take that trade over and over and over and over again. Multiple times. We're at VWAP as well. I'm not going to add into this trade. I want it to go, right? Ideally, we want to eat this whole candle right here, right? That's ideally what we want to do. I'm just not going to add into it. I'm not feeling hot on the trade. Okay, boom. There we go. Okay, we took it off. Now we can add to that. Okay, now we're in some size. Now we should get a breakout. There's the breakout. Boom. Beautiful. Beautiful breakout. Beautiful breakout. Gucci. There you go. Awesome. Okay. Now we can go ahead and take the long. We got profits and we're in green. We can let this big boy ride. So we're in some profits. We're going to leave one micron. We can let it ride. Ideally, we want to see the market recover that whole sell-off. Let's see if we can. Let's see. NQ is almost close to hitting London low, which is right here. She's already hit it. So let's see. ES is far away from its London low. ES is about 6479. ES at 670 is about 10 points away. There you go. ES is pushing. Now NQ is continuing to push. So let's see if the market wants to go and recover on the day. All right, NVIDIA is halfway to going green on the day. NVIDIA is at 0.58. Beautiful. Look at that. We'll set up a free trade here. If it takes me out, that's fine. Okay, that was a free trade. Gucci. Okay, we're going to switch accounts. Okay, that's a green account. We switched. Now we're going to wait. Now we're going to go ahead and I want to pull back. I want to pull back into this now. I'm going to wait. I want to pull back. So I'm green on that account. I switched over. I don't know if I'm going to get a pullback. I don't think I am. I want to pull back into this right over here. There it is. There it is. Okay, let's see if I get a pullback. I don't think I'm going to get it. I think the market's just going to go. That's fine. I'm green on one account. I'm going to wait for this to see what it wants to do. Ideally, I wanted to pull back into this. Risking small here. ES decides to break out. On a 15, we've broken out already on the NQ. This is the top of a previous 15-minute candle on NQ. So we want to see it. For bulls, they want to see it reclaim this and then go. Don't know if we're going to push down and then go back up, or if this was just a pop, dead cat bounce, and then continue down. But I know this level here is definitely a strong area for the longs that are holding. Again, this is a previous day all-time high. This is the low of opening range. So you got two consequences there. Video just went kind of even on the day. Amazon is bringing the market back today. Amazon is up 2.45%. Amazon is in the house, guys. Let's show it up. Amazon, look at that. My boy, Amazon. Now I'll just keep this up for you guys, so you guys can see Amazon is in the house, guys. Look at that. What? Look at that. Amazon is pumping, pump-a-dumping right now. There you go. You guys can see it. So Amazon's up. Microsoft is even. Nvidia's gray on the day. Apple's a little slightly up. Google's Slightly. Meta's chilling. Netflix is up 1.47%. This is all the NQ top 100, by the way, index. We have ABGO up 0.5%. Costco 0.32. Tesla is 0.64. These stocks matter. If these stocks go green, the indexes follow. Okay, so that's why it's good to just keep watching them. Right, you kind of get a feel for the top 7 top big dogs of the NQ. If these stocks roll, then and this video was down almost a full 2% this morning off that PPI news. So it looks like PPI didn't come off that hot this morning. So PPI came off pretty bad news. Market didn't like it. A good rip off the open. So that's good on that account. We're going to wait here. Boom. Looks like it might be topping here. ES is pulling back, but NQ is holding. So we're just keeping that in mind. And I actually like having those up. Let me do this for you guys. Boom, there you go. That works better for you guys. So it's a win-win. There you go. That works better. Cool. Awesome. There you go. You guys can see the charts. You guys can see everything else going on. So that's a win-win. Everybody wins. Sweet. So again, these are my current accounts. I'll show you guys what we got going on. Bada boom. So green on that last trade that we took. We're reddish on that next trade. If we get stopped out here, that's fine. We'll get out. We're just taking light hits. We've made most of our money. This is the money we wanted to make on this account that we're trying to revive. So we're just keeping it really light today. My expectations are not high. Thursdays, I usually make really good money on Thursdays. So I already made the money I wanted. So we're just going to keep it tight, guys. Keep the size light and just chill. Today is, I call it chill day, relax, enjoy the trade. Yeah, and just don't stress out. So some days you just come in the market and you just want to take some solid trades and chill. So this is what we got going on right now with the stocks. We got some crazy stuff going on, man. It's crazy out here. Nvidia was freaking red, 2% off the open today. Right over here, Nvidia was red. I remember watching that trade. I was trading this morning. Oh, here we go. Here's the pump. Let's go. We getting the pump right there. All right. Let's get a little. Okay. Boom. We took a little scalp there. Get a little green. Get a little Gucci green right there. So we're gonna hold till like right there. We're gonna have that as our stop. We're gonna let that trade work. ES is holding. ES just bounced off 64.68. So ES did just bounce. I'll show you guys that. Boom, boom. Got the jams going. So here's what I'm talking about. See this, guys? This is what I'm talking about right here. This is our level right here. And actually, pull MES. So boom. Again, 64.68 we have on the ES. This is the level that I'm talking about right here, right? Bada boom, bada bing, bing, right here. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. But yeah, that's what I'm talking about right there. It's hanging around here. So ES, the way I trade the ES, I look at it, right? I don't usually trade it on my funded accounts or my personal accounts, but I do look at it. So if we're looking at it right here, here's the ES, here's previous day low, right? We've tapped it, we smacked it down. Ideally, if we come back down here, then it's shorts on, right? They smack on the house. But this opening range here off the 30-second, we held again this level, right? We held the breakout. ES is either hanging around VWAP, it's trying to go back into at least London low, maybe reclaim this whole move that PPI just gave out. So it could be that it wants to give that out. So this was the news yield today, right? Core PPI, look at that. Boom, actual forecast and prior. Looks like Actual was 3.7%. The forecast was 2.9. Came in hot. And the prior was 2.6. So the market did not like core PPI today. And by the way, let's go over some news since we have this up. We have some floor bill auction today coming up. Other news at 7:30. Mutual gas. We got some Fed speakers coming up, so we got a couple stuff coming up later, but nothing too major than the PPI today. So we are chilling right now, waiting for this. We're actually gonna keep it right here. We're gonna keep our stops pretty tight today. Just like I said, tight and slow. I'm anticipating a lot of chop today for sure. So since I'm anticipating that, I don't want to give it too much room. Ideally, I'm cutting these trades pretty quick, and I'm just waiting. So it's 6:44, 6:45 is coming up. Yeah, like I said, this morning was juice. We had some juice trading this morning, this PPI. I was actually making coffee when I did the trade. I had to run into my office and take the trade on. It's kind of funny. Wife's going to work. There's the market right there. All right. Wife is a nurse, so yeah, wife's nurse. Yes, I'm not. There ain't no Lamborghinis here, but yeah, wife is a nursey, so she just got to work. That's fun. Okay, here we go. So again, ES is holding. We're watching ES. It's continuing. We're 10 points up. Let's break even. We're going to let it ride now. We're going to let this trade ride. Okay, boom. Taking out again, guys. Like it's doing this grinding shit that I don't like. ES is doing this. Yeah, that's no good. I don't like the way it's doing that. So we're going to hold. This is a 1 minute on ES, by the way. It's holding this prior, like I said, prior all-time highs. Let's see. We're going to wait. We're going to let this price flow out a little bit. Let's get the jams going back on. All right, cool. We got the jams back on. We're waiting. We're waiting here, waiting for, okay, let's see. So here's the dealio, guys. And ES is chilling right here. All right, let's check out stocks. Stocks are pretty mutual right now. Amazon is pretty much holding the market. Amazon is saving the world right now. Tesla's down 1%. Amazon is pretty much the boy that is holding it down for everybody, keeping the market up, keeping the NQ up. So we're starting to get into this chop shit, which is no good, right? You're not making lower lows. You're getting to chop. I mean, anything above this, you still want to be long, ideally. So I'm going to go along here, and I'm going to risk the top of this, and we're going to let it work out. We're going to let this bad boy go. Oh, okay. Actually, there we go. Okay, so we got like 20 bucks on that trade there total. So we're 20 bucks in profit. We can let this trade work now. We have our stop right here at our, opening range. ES is breaking out, finally getting its shit together. I want to see ES make this move back, guys. If it can make the PPI move back and make a higher of day, then you get your shorts put back on their pantyhose. Because shorts, people that shorted PPI, right, big boys, they got their stops up here, right? Their stops are right here. Stops are right here. So if you run this BITCH all the way up here, you're gonna stop out shorts. And when you stop out shorts right here, the liquidity is gonna get pushed up. You're gonna push up. You're gonna take out people that were short from Asia, people that were short from London, right? All those bad boys that were short from that time, that made their money and didn't take their profits down here, they're gonna get pain. So market is just about who's in more pain, And how can I cause max pain? I used to call it in trading small caps. It was always who's gonna get fucked, right? And unfortunately, I was always on the side of getting fucked. But yeah, that's for another combo. But yeah, that's what the market is always doing. It's always looking for who is gonna get fucked. We got the jams going. We got the coffee. Got to get the coffee. 5 points. Let's go. If we can get into that, lock in that 20 points. Taking in the scalps, it's like, fuck. I just hate how slow it's fucking grinding up. It's like, bro, just go. Go. Another thing I hate about fucking longs is this. I want it to pump. See how shorts just slam down? Amazing, right? How shorts work. All right, 31. There we go. We can give this Gucci right here. All right, cool. Now we got half of an hour, so we can risk about $1.20 of our normal size. About profits about 31 bucks. So we'd be down. If we lose here, we'd be down about $70-$80. That's how you want to trade. You want to trade thinking about how much am I willing to lose. Once you understand how much you're willing to lose and you change the game from how much I'm willing to make, bro, the game changes, right? Trading changes. No matter what you trade crypto, you trade freaking stocks, you trade whatever the hell you trade. You flip your mindset to how much can I lose on this trade and still be good and not go on tilt. When you get that, bro, sky's the limit, homie. Pushing up, pushing up, pushing up. We're going to add to this. Here we go. We added one more just because we're feeling happy here. I feel it. We're going here. ES is finally fucking pushing. Let's go, ES. Let's go, big dog. Let's go, big dog. Let's go. You know you want to stop out them shorts. You know you do. You know you want to smack it. Let's go. Come on. Come on. Push it. Come on, NQ. Do the thing. Do the dang thing. Do your dang thing. So we're waiting for it to do its dang thing. There we go. Here we go. Here we go. Boom. Took one off there. Gucci. Beautiful. Boom. 10 points. 10 points. Beautiful. Now let's see if we get a breakout. Let's see. ES is pushing. We're waiting for a breakout here. Because we're so close to the top. We're going to leave our stop right here. I'll add to this one if we keep pushing. Max size, 6 micros on that. Good stuff. Waiting for that push. Here we go. Do it, do it, do it, do it. Beautiful. Okay, now we're just gonna let that ride. So, beautiful, beautiful. Got some nice scalps on the way up. I hate this shit. This shit right here where it just like slowly grinds. I'm not a great participant of that type of shit. But I am a participant of this right here though. I'm waiting for it to take this, right? ES is pushing. But I'm also not, I don't want to get caught if sellers come in here and screw them. So I'm also keeping aware on ES where it's getting, ES is still far away from reaching that, but NQ isn't. So I am definitely keeping aware of that. And I'm going to switch accounts on that one. And then here we go. So right here, this is where you have, see, boom, perfect time to get the fuck out. To the T. Look at that, guys. I just called it. I got out of that trade because I could feel it. I was like, oh, well, ES isn't there yet. And ES is giving its pullback here. ES is finally giving a pullback. NQ is giving a pullback. Good buy here. Okay. So I took that buy based off ES is right over here. I'm still thinking we're going to go up. But we're so in this area that I'm not feeling too hot about it. So I'm keeping it light, keeping it tight, baby. Like I said, today was a keeping it light, keeping it tight type of day. It just is. Keeping it light, keeping it tight type of day. I'm watching it just topped here. And it almost hit a couple points away from making an all-time high of the day. And it's 6:54, so I'm keeping track of the time as well. So, not a bad area to short. Excuse me, too short. Not a bad area to short if you want to take it. Risk this top here. I'm not going to take it. I'm going to wait. I'm just going to chill. Because I'm watching this, right? Break it down on a 2-minute for you guys. I'm watching this on the ES, and it's giving the cakes. We want to see this break, and then maybe our short. Even for us, we don't have an indication to actually short based on our system. Like, you know, our system is we don't go short until under this, which would be under previous all-time high, under opening range. Anything above this baby here, we're looking for longs. But I'm definitely not just going to put my foot into the dropping knife. I've done that thousands of times, and shit never works out for me. So I'm not going to be like, yeah, let me put my foot right there and just buy this dip as the market is going down. And another thing about it is it builds really, 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 really bad habits. And I don't like to build bad habits on trading. So yeah, we're going to let it just do its thing there. It's chilling. Yeah, we're just going to wait. I'm just switching some. My tape. I'm watching the tape as well. Tape's moving. Yeah, see? Nice little dip there. Could have bought that. Watching on a 15 as well. And then, of course, you have your 15-minute orb traders that trade the 15-minute, whatever works. They trade the 15 minutes, so they're also on that last drop there. They're probably looking for longs, and they're buying this dip as well. So, but I'm just going to wait and chill. It is 6:57, so we're just going to wait for the trades to come to us, baby. We ain't tripping. We ain't tripping, dog. We ain't tripping, dog. There's no triple dipping. No reason to trip. ES is holding. ES is holding. I'm just checking if we have any news. It didn't come out. I don't see anything too hot. Let me check the news real quick. I haven't had my breakfast yet. I'll eat some of that. Let's get a little breakfast with the coffee. See how ES is holding? See that? Ideally, I'll wait since we did hold VWAP. We held it here. I might wait here for a pop. A continuation trade. Might take it. But I feel pretty good about the trades right now. Let's get it. We got the jams. These are my jams. So if you guys want to listen to Lofty, I listen to Lofty music, and shit is pretty dope. Keeps your mind calm. So I've noticed that if you trade and you just listen to relaxing music, it always helps. This not might be a bad spot here. Okay. So let's see it. This bad boy wants to go. Definitely a good area to hold right here. All right. Let's see a bad boy since ES wants to stair step, right? ES wants to stair step. ES looks like it wants to push. Let's see what you want to do, NQ. Do you want to help it do its thing, or do you not? So we'll let that figure it out. Trade's on, risk is on, so that's it. That's all we can do. Also, guess news on Twitter is Trump might try to fire the person that released PPI numbers. That's funny. That's hilarious. Yes, I do have hair. I just wear hats all the time because I didn't want to do my hair this morning. So, if you're wondering, yes, I do have hair. I didn't feel like doing my fucking hair this morning. But on other news, let's see. Yeah, Twitter's a funny place, guys. I guess nothing crazy on Twitter. This is usually what I do is I'll just wait and bullshit. Kind of what I'm doing now. I'm just bullshitting. I'm waiting for trades to come. Because you can kind of feel the price action, right? They say you can't feel trades. No, but you can. After so many years of trading, I've been in the game for 5 years now. You start getting a feel for trading. You know if the price action sucks. You know if it doesn't suck. You know if we're getting continuations. You watch the market every fucking day, so it's like you get a feel for it. Whatever market you do, small caps, big caps, whatever the hell it is, it's gonna be the same thing. So just gotta put in that screen time. During small caps, I used to watch hours and hours of tape. That shit sucked. That shit was never fun. Not even a little bit. But it did help me notice price action and be able to see it real time. And by the way, if anyone tells you they have a magical algo they're going to sell to you, that's bullshit. If they had such an algo, they wouldn't be selling it to you for $100. They'd be trading it themselves and being rich. So anyone that says they have an algo for you is a bunch of bullshit. And if they do, it's not going to work long term. Because you know who has the big boy algos? Goldman Sachs, JP Morgan. And trust me, they're not selling their shit for $100. They're just not. Nothing too crazy on news. Let's see. Twitter news. What do we have? Looks like we have broker kicking you out, losing your favorite platform. Looks like there's some news going on of Schwab's is kicking out traders from their accounts. Crazy stuff for trading too much. But if you've been dropped by, oh yeah, it looks like so Schwab and losing E-Trade Pro now. They're kicking traders out. So if you're a stock trader and you're looking for an active broker, I would suggest go to Guardian Trading, guys. Guardian Trading is the game. They're out of New Jersey. I used to use them when I used to trade small caps on my personal accounts. When I go back into trading stocks again, because I probably will, I'll go back into trading big caps. I'll go back with Guardian. Centerpoint, I heard Centerpoint's pretty good. I have a friend that trades Centerpoint. And honestly, they said Centerpoint is pretty dope. I've never tried them, so I don't know. But I know they have a couple deals going on where if you sign up, they give you, they give you high routes. They also fast onboarding accounts. They had a promo where they give you like Trader Sync, or they gave you like this trading news platform for free. So big stuff that they do for you guys. But anyways, yeah, I did hear about Charles Schwab's and E-Trade's kicking people out, which is pretty fucking wild. Kicking out of your account basically they don't let them trade, and they just kick them out. So that's wild. But on other news, ES is still doing this shit, right? So ES is still above its opening range. So we're still in the trade, chilling, hanging out, waiting for ES to do it, NQ to do its thing. So ES is slowly grinding up. NQ is deciding that it wants to do Chop Fest when it finally almost got here. So we avoided getting smacked up here, because I wanted to put some size up here, but I was like, nah. I was like, what you want to bet they just take it and then drop. Literally taked it and dropped it. So that's funny how that happened. But so let's see. Market is 705. So let's see if we gonna get a continuation. What you gonna do, big boy? ES is slowly continuing to grind. What do we have for the rest of the market? Nvidia ain't doing shit. Microsoft nothing. Google nothing. Meta, Apple nothing. Amazon is pretty much holding the market by itself. So this is Amazon today is on fire. It's up 2.28%. Amazon came in today and said, "Yo, I got y'all. I'm about to hold it up. About to hold it down for y'all." So Amazon's holding it for the market. Go Amazon. You know, I think Jeff Bezos made a couple billions, right? Tesla is not holding it down for the market. Tesla is like, yo, not a good day today. So Tesla is not good. And then Nvidia, what's going on? Nvidia is just doing this. But I mean, overall, Nvidia's smoking, kicking butt. So yeah, nothing too much. Looks like Amazon is what's holding up the market today. Looks like Trump's trying to find somebody to fire. That's funny. Yeah, we definitely just entered chop zone, so I'm not putting no size on that. Hell no. Leaving my stop there. Good place to leave a stop, and I'm not adding size to this because this is the chop shit that I hate. Let's see. You got your market mommy here on Twitter. She throws up some nasty ES levels. She has a pretty good process too. I like her stuff. She's pretty cool. Yeah, she has she gives a full breakdown, so everyone wants to check her out. She's pretty dope. I'm trying to see if there's any news. No freaking news coming out. see. Yeah, I mean, at this point, I have my stop in place. I'm gonna let it do its thing. Shout out to my boy Travis. Travis trades on his he has a YouTube too. Guy's pretty cool. Looks like nice. He just passed his 5 accounts for Top Step. So he's back to 5 accounts on Top Step on XFAs. Oh, looks like we're gonna get smacked. Let's see. All right, there's ES doing this shit again, doing its dips. But that's cool. Yeah, I haven't gone back to Top Step just because I fucking hate passing evals, to be honest, guys. It's kind of a pain in the ass to keep it 100 with y'all. It's no fun, even if you full port them. It's definitely no fun, so. It's so funny. Everyone's roasting Tory trades. I guess she came out putting out her broker statements, and it's hilarious because I guess her broker statements aren't good enough. So I'm just laughing. I'm like, well, I guess you could just give them a blood test if you want. What else do they want? It's hilarious. Yeah, it's crazy. Crazy shit. When you're in this game long enough, people's opinions don't matter, guys. As long as you're making green, getting payouts, personal props, whatever the hell you're doing it on. Payouts or money is what pays your bills, not people's opinions. So just keep that in mind, guys. Yeah, this price action sucks now. So we had great price action PPI, great couple opportunities, great for the first for 20 minutes of the open, and then as soon as we got over here, we're in shit dog land right here. For the past 10 minutes, we've been in shit dog land. So that's no fun. And we're just chilling, waiting. If we get stopped out here, just so you guys know, on a 15-minute, that will be a double bottom. So I will go short. So if I get stopped out here, I'm going short because it would be a double bottom on a 15-minute, which would incline me that sellers are stepping in, and we're either going to go back down into our 23.873 zone or a 23.860 zone on the NQ. So just keep that in mind. That is the game plan. That is, if I do get stopped out, I will flip and I will short. No hesitation. Because that's my theory, my thesis behind it. Oh shit, news is coming down on Trump. Let's see. Yeah, ES is pushing. Okay, there we go. News just came out. Trump Putin knows I'm the toughest one he's ever had to deal with. So let's see how the market reacts to that. It's 51 seconds ago. It looks like they're not reacting good. So news is out. Here's ES again. If NQ hits this, that'll be a double bottom on a 15. I will for sure smack it on there short. At least 2-3 micros, maybe 7. But I need to see it happen. And ES is doing the same thing. Let's see, ES is right here. Yeah, see. Here's your ES on a 10-minute. So on a 10-minute, ES has already initiated a short on a 10-minute on ES, right? Here's a 15-minute. It would initiate a short signal till you get double bottoms for a short. It would initiate till down here. On a 5-minute, already initiated it as well. So, and then on a 3-minute, you have the three reversal bar, whatever the hell they call it. People use is, 1, 2, 3. On the third candle, they'll look for an uptrend on it, and they'll take the counter of that. Another strategy that people use. There's 1,000 million ways to skin a cat into trade. So whatever works for you. But I'm interested on this 10-minute here. Trump asked, oh shit, more news. Let's see. Trump asked about economical incentives for Putin meeting. I would rather not say. That's 11 seconds. It looks like Trump is talking, so everybody knows that when he talks, market acts definitely irrational. So since I know that, and I'm watching news, it's called Financial Juice on Twitter. It's free, guys. Free. Go follow it on Twitter. It's free. It gives you the news pretty quick. Is that if I get taken out here, I'm going to short it, but I'm probably going to short it with 1 micro. Reason for that being is if Trump is talking and tweeting, the price in the indexes tend to fluctuate really bad. They tend to just shoot up. So just keep that in mind. And then let's see. Overall, we got Apple. Shit, Apple is red, guys. Apple is red. Let's stand up. My back is hurt. Let's get up for a little bit. Let's do it. All right. What do we got? Let's see. So we had our breakfast. Breakfast is Gucci. Damn, I've been in this trade forever. This trade sucks. What's my fan on? There we go. Let's change the music. Yeah, we've been in a Trump. Ooh. So Trump just said if, let me see. Let's see. Some more news just came out on your boy Trump. See what your boy just said. Your boy. All right. So the president of the United States just said, Trump on Putin meeting. If it's a bad meeting, I will not call anyone. Oh, shit. Says Trump on meeting will call Sisolak for a secured meeting. So, crazy stuff. Okay. Good morning. And here we go. So market's back up to where we entered, and we can buy another one and see if we get a push. Let's see. So we're in 3 micros. We're waiting for a full push. Apple is kind of still reddish. Amazon is chilling. Let's look at ES. Here's ES on a 10-minute. Looks like it held and drop it down. 2-minute. All right. ES has finally decided to get its shit together. It's going back up. But yeah, so I guess that's what Trump tweeted. There's 3 different locations for an idea for a meeting. The easiest would be to stay in Alaska. All right, well, I guess people like that. I guess the market digs it. So I took that out. Took that out. Took another little bit out. Beautiful. All right. So now we're in a money trade. So basically now I'm in greenish. If I get taken out here, that's fine. This baby can go. So if it comes back to this level here, it's a good area to add just because we'll have a double top. And I would think it would continue. And the ES is like, yep, ES is finally getting the juice. ES is, what is that, 10 points? 5 points away from heading up top here. So let's see. Good pullbacks. Oh, for all my people that use trend lines, let's see. I don't use trend lines, but for all my dogs that use trend lines, there it is. All the homies in the house. If you use trend lines, you're technically still in the trend. So if you're a trend line trader, there you go. No hate on Tory trades, but whatever you do to trade, I don't really care. I'm just showing you how I trade. But yes, if you use trend lines, it is still in a trend. Just FYI. But back to my style is I'm waiting for a higher high. So it is 720. So knowing that it is 720, I know that by 7:30, we usually will make a higher high of the day. And if we do, 85% of the time, the indexes will continue to go for the day. And then the other 20% of the time, they just fall back or sideways chop. So knowing that, this trade here has a high probability of coming back to here and breaking out, right? It has a high probability. So since I know that, and I'm in the winner, I'm going to add one more. So I'm in 2. I'm going to add one more. I'm in 3. And now we're going to wait for the push here and for actual push up. So having all those factors into consideration, if I lose, I'm okay with the loss. I would take this trade over and over again because I believe behind the thesis of it. So that's my trading thoughts. Now, if ES decides to get its shit together and go with the flow. Now, the other side of that trade is this could be a triple top, which doesn't really happen too much, but it could be a triple top. And on a triple top, this could just slam back down. So you guys could see here, watch. So you have this, right? Rejection, the double tops came down. As soon as it hit back to this price, what happened? It launched, right? Because anybody that had their stops here got pulled and it just launched. So same thing. When this pulled back, it stopped here, it launched, right? Same thing here. You know, you had, let's say if you have a double top here, it launched. So question is it going to launch or is it going to stop us out? Don't know, but this is a good area risk because this is the 15-minute bar. I'm okay with risking that. I'll take that risk all day, any day, right? And I don't have too much sides on, so I can sit here and risk it. I can risk $200, lose $200. I already have 50 profit, so it'd be a $1.50 loss, which I'm cool with. So again, think about how much you can lose, not how much you can make on a trade. If you do this over hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of trades, you will get your shit together. You will win long term. It's got the jams going. Got the jams going. We got the jams going. I got my glasses. These are blue light glasses that the wife hooked it up with. I don't really use glasses anymore, but I use these because they help with the blue light. I ended up getting PRK like a decade ago. So yeah, it looks like Trump said, I don't think it'll be an immediate ceasefire. I'm more interested in an immediate peace deal. All right. So hopefully they put, they're able to stop the war for sure. For sure. Everybody wants peace. So let's pray for peace, everybody. Peace. Everybody wants peace. Looks like Fed There are some signs of weakening, but the labor market is solid. The labor market is at full employment, but risks are to the downside. There is reasonably possibly that tariff impact is more persistent. 2 minutes ago, it looks like Fed Muslim. I expect most of the impact of tariffs on inflation to fade in 6 to 9 months, but it could be more persistent. Tariffs are feeding through to inflation. All right. So a couple new stuff came out. Inflation seems to be running close to 3%. So they're saying inflation is running close to 3%, but the fear indicator just came out. It's looking at 75 over 100, so I guess it's greed. So yeah. What else came out? Man, there's some news coming out today, huh? Let's see. Looks like Fed Muslim is reasonable to expect the payroll break-even rate is below 50K. All right, cool. Let's see the stocks, guys. What's this? Oh, this is what's new. What's new on TradingView? Okay, cool. Back to ours. We got Apple. Apple is getting smacked. Apple's just ooh, Microsoft. Look at Microsoft going green on the day. Now we just need Google, Meta, and the rest of the bad boys. Tesla is up. Not Tesla, sorry. Netflix. Netflix. Look at Netflix, guys. All right. Netflix says, what's up? Netflix says, what's up? Up 2%. Not bad. And Amazon's still holding it down. Good stuff. Let's check the SP 500. Oof. Walmart got smacked yesterday. Walmart was down like 3% yesterday. That shit was wild. I revised my sense of labor risk slightly higher, inflation risk slightly lower. Well, I don't know. It's looking pretty good. Pretty good. Yeah. All right. Cool. Cool stuff. This trade sucks. I guess there's a 25% chance that the meeting is a failure. All right, well, I guess 25% ain't that bad, right? Trump just tweeted that. So Trump just tweeted, hold on, guys. Hey. Trump just tweeted, there's a 25% chance that the meeting is a failure. So that just got tweeted out there. Tweets. I'll further revise my view as more data comes in. Too early to say that the right decision is for September. All right, so let's see how the market reacts. Where's ES at? All right, here's ES. Market is saying let's do it. Oh, 727. Almost time to make a new. I'll take one off. That's fine. I took one off. All good. We had a nice little pop back, so I took one off. I'll leave these two on. Hey, what's up, Nate Wilson? Thanks, brother. Appreciate the comment on the video. Yeah, for sure. I'll let you know. So, good morning, by the way. Your channel yesterday, why do you prefer trading MQ over MES? Yeah, so the reason I prefer MNQ is because the moves are bigger. So MES, as you notice here, it's much easier to trade, 10 times way easier to trade. The only thing is, for me, it's so slow, right? So these moves are very slow for me, and what ends up happening to me is I end up getting chopped up in these moves here on MES or ES. So I just tend to trade NQ 10 times better because it's faster. So it takes one win to make back 3 losses on MNQ. On MES, it takes 3 wins to make back the 3 losses. So it's just that ratio sucks for me, and I'm very impatient. So, and I used to trade small caps and big caps. So MNQ is the closest thing that I found to volatility, that it moves up and down as quickness, and you get the results like you do like in small caps or big caps. So that's why I trade MNQ. I hope that answered your question. So basically, for the speed and the volatility is why I trade MNQ. Oh, we got a pop. Okay, looks like we might get that breakout that we're looking for here. Let's see. We're going to leave the same stop here and wait for that breakout. All right, so we're waiting for that breakout. Let's see. Let me go ahead and guess. I got to pause real quick. My mom's talking. Give me a second, guys. All right, guys. Sorry about that. Looks like we made that trade pretty solid. All right, so we took that last trade off, and that was a good trade. So we got the breakout we wanted, and here it is. Boom. So you guys saw that? Green, green, green. We got the trade that we wanted on that. So now we're gonna continue along and see if we can get a continuation if NQ wants to keep going, because ES still hasn't made back the full move on that 15. So here's ES. It still hasn't made this back here. So we're going to continue along here waiting for ES to finally make this along here. But we're going to keep the risk really tight. So that was a good trade. Good trade. Good stuff. Love it, love it, love it. That's exactly how we planned it. That's what we're looking for. We just had to wait 20 minutes for a freaking trade to happen. Yeah, hardest part is to be patient. Definitely on longs. All right, so we got the jams back on, and let's see. Any more news come out? Let's see. Good pump. Exactly the move we were looking for on NQ. You guys see that? That full PPI move just got taken back. So pretty much shorts got stopped out. Shorts been stopped out from this morning on Asia and London. See? Both have been stopped out at this point. So there should be no reason for us to go back down, but any bad news comes in, we could just continue to go back down. That's why I have a tight stop here. I'm not about to put my stop down here. So I'm long, but I'm keeping it very, very tight. I already switched accounts over. And I'll show you guys. So here it is. You guys see? Boom, boom, boom. That was the account we were in, 6 micros. We got the launch, and then we made it. Ba-bam. Boom, boom. These are the other accounts we made money. Boom, boom. This was this morning, PPI. And then now we're just on this account here. And we're just keeping it tight. So keeping it 1 micro at a time. Bye-bye. So when you see a solid setup, I told you guys the thesis. I told you how I was going to trade it. Put the 6 micros on. And I already had my stop in place. It's going to be about because I was already profit about $60, so it ended up being like a $200 loss. So it's a 1-to-1 basically, but I took it. So it was a good trade, made that money, and then now what we're gonna do is wait to see if I still think ES wants to push, because ES moves in 15-point rotations. So we're at 60.46. I still want to see ES take this out here. So want to see ES take the high of the PPI move. Let's see if we get it. And we're just going to hold ourselves right here. Because if ES does push up the extra 10, 15 points that we need, NQ will push. And I don't know, NQ might even go to previous day high, which would be crazy to see after a crazy PPI news that just came out. It'd be insane. So, but not possible. Remember I said this morning, don't keep too tight on your shorts, because this market we're in a full bull market cycle. Like the cycle that we're in the market is bullish, so you have to know that the shorts don't last long. The shorts are take your money and dip. So again, we're right here. I mean 20, so our previous day high is 24.68. So question is, if ES keeps pushing, it is 738. We could get a push up to 24, which is your all-time highs right there. That's your all-time highs. So let's see if we get it. Be solid if we do. Not gonna smack on size because we're at a level where if the ES decides not to go to the last 15-minute bar of the PPI open and it decides to sell off, it's gonna tap me out quick. So I could put myself in a big hole and be down $500, $600, $700 when the setup right now the setup is like a C setup. The setup prior to this, so when I was talking about where we had the dip and we were just in there, kept holding that low, that was a full-on B setup, so we could put some size on that. This one I don't feel confident about, so I'm gonna let it ride. But here's ES. Here's ES right here. Boom, boom. Feels like it wants to go. We need ES to go above 60. There it is, 64, 64.90. We need 64.90. 2 more points if we can get that. Okay. Boom. Okay, we can set up a trade here. All right. Again, we want to see another push. We can put in 2. We want to see ES reach. We want to see it push because we have ES stops at the top right here. This is where your ES stops are waiting. So we want to see it go, 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 go. Let's see. Come on, ES. Push it. There's ES. There's the push. Boom. Just hit it. They're about to stop out shorts. Okay, so we got out. Okay, so we got out of that trade. Boom. We got out because we just tapped it. So we just hit. I think we just tapped. Yep, we just tapped. Where's it at? Yeah, we just tapped 64.90. So we did hit 64.90. So we did tap it. So we should get some kind of pullback at this point. And I'm greenish on that account. So I mean, I might be, it is 7:40, almost done with my day. I usually don't like to trade past 8. So I'm just going to watch this here. And I might, if we reclaim, I might take one more long. Hey, what's up, Nate? Okay, got it. Okay, I've been back testing strategy first minutes on SPY minutes, so I can't switch. Yeah, no, whatever works for you, brother. I mean, I have tons of friends that just trade ES. I have a friend that trades only YM, so whatever works for you, brother. Trading, you can do it a different 1,000 ways. So whatever works for you, man. Waiting to see if ES wants to claim back up. If not, then we won't take that long. Let's see. All right, brother. I was just commenting for you on there, Nate. Appreciate you commenting on the video today, brother. Appreciate it. Yeah, I mean, in trading, it's whatever works for everybody. So trading, you can skin a cat, 10,000 different ways. So I just show everybody my way of trading, and if that way is what works, then if it works for you, you can take something from it. Then so be it. But yeah, I'm just here to show you guys how I trade. You guys can take a little bit what I trade. I've taken a little bit of other people that trade and just molded it into my own thing. The VWAP thing here, I bring the view up from trading small caps and big caps. So I use it in futures. The levels of previous day high, the previous day low, I use it as well from trading small caps and big caps. And then the thing I took from PAX was his 30-second opening range, which is this level. And it just gives me a process to go ahead and say, all right, I'm going to go long here, short here. And it's just easier for me. And then, of course, combine that with price action. And then that's how I get my whole thesis around how my trading is. Have a pre-game plan, have my ATM setups. I have a $60 stops for micros and a $600 stops for minis, one of each. So once you have it all set up, then it just becomes easier long term. It is 7:45, and we could continue to push, but I don't like how it's stalling out here. I have a feeling I have a, dictated on the price action that we've had, that we're gonna continue to push and go to previous all-time highs at this point. I mean, let's look at stocks, right? Look at this. Nvidia's green, Microsoft green. Another thing I learned from trading stocks is if these stocks are green, ideally the rest of the indexes will continue to follow. So Nvidia's green, Microsoft green, Meta's green, Amazon's green, everything is green. So this tells me the market wants higher. Market wants back to all-time highs. So I'm not going to stand in front of it. Like, I'm not going to short this. Like, that's not going to happen. I'm not shorting this. Ideally I might just be done. I might even miss this move here that I said I was going to go back in, because we've hit it, right? You see this? We've hit this right here. We've tapped that on the ES, which was my target along the whole way. So game plan is I'm done. I'm done for the day. So let's go over the greenish today, guys. Here's the green. So green is solid. There's the push on ES. That's fine. I'm not tripping. We've made our money. We got the trade. Boom, boom, early in the morning. We got that last trade. That's fine. And then we had that solid trade on that push with the 6 micros. And then we had the solid PPI trade. So all these trades were basically, it was short off here, cover, wait, long, wait, long. So that was the trade. See, there's ES pushing out. Here's NQ. I want to hit the buy button, but I'm not, because it already tapped, taken out. ES took out Asia, London. At this point, it's gonna go to previous day high, which is fine. I'm not gonna chase it. It is 7:47. I've been trading for an hour and about 40 minutes, an hour and 25 minutes. I think I did pretty well for myself today. Good money, good Thursday, not giving it back. I am done. I'm going to shut this bad boy down. I'm going to go have breakfast with my mom, and that's it. I'm going to go enjoy my day. So another thing about once you've been in this game long enough, 3 things. Do not overtrade. Do not guess on trades. Process. You don't need to be part of every single move, right? And it should be easy. So today it should be easy. The trading should not be hard. And take what the market gives you. So these are my last big tips I give to anyone listening to my live, or if you go on my channel. Take what the market gives you and walk. That's it. Take it. I'm going to take what the market's giving me today. It's Thursday. It's been a good week. I'm going to dip. I'm going to log off. I'm going to go enjoy life. I hope you guys do the same. Stay blessed. Peace to the world. And I appreciate it. Make sure you guys subscribe, like, and all that good stuff. Peace.